Are you ready then? So this is a prototype.
I've got a feeling this is not something I'm going to want.
No, you'll love it. There you go.
You ain't got that much hair and it ain't that dark. Who are you trying to kid? You got the facial expression right,
yeah.
mate. We've added retro ghetto. Yeah, nice one, mate.
Retro Ghetto.
Hi everybody, welcome back to the Retro Ghetto. As you can see, we are at the UK's biggest retro game market. I'm in early, so I'm just here now with the stallers, helping the guys at Vintage Gamer get set up. I say helping. I'm not sure how much of a help I'm being. But yeah, we're having a quick fly around. There's a couple of people I need to deliver games to. And yeah, I'll take you guys for a tour before it gets too busy. Let's do it. My first pickup of the day. Shout out Hyper Trigger X. Look at that, that's going to be my best pickup today. Is it because you two don't eat chocolate anymore? Look at these two fine specimens of men here. Yeah. You're a gentleman. Thank you, sir. That's a great price. Even no money, that's a great price. You can put that in your cupboard.
Yeah, I'm going to empty it out.
What, into the skip?
There you go, any second now.
Oh, hello.
They are awesome.
Ah, he's so good. I thought it was good before they lit up. They look brilliant. That Goku one just works as well, doesn't it? BT Interactive. So what is it? Is it an actual game or?
So it's a bit like the Japanese ones where you could download the game.
Yeah.
But BT did a version.
Oh, okay.
There was only 600 made.
Yeah.
I only know of 3.
Wow. Super rare.
Yeah.
It never came with a box or anything. It only came as a cart.
It came. They sent it basically out to people who is with BT.
Yeah.
Is on their program basically.
Okay.
And it never got released, so they trashed a load of them. I only know of 3 or 4 in existence.
Oh wow. So it's probably in a landfill somewhere.
Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
man. I appreciate you letting me have a look at that, mate. Thank you.
Right.
Kev's not buying anything, remember?
I never said
2 minutes ago you said you weren't buying
I
anything.
never said that.
Most of these are mint. Came off a guy's collection from London.
That's a good one to get, Kev. Have you got that? The international version?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the only difference is the...
Back in the day, CX never differentiated between that and the other one, and you could pick that up every now and again for a bargain. But they've got wise to that.
Yeah.
What will you do on both?
Oh, double smurfing.
Bear in mind, this is probably the first stall I've looked at.
Yeah.
Dan's been gone 5 minutes. Look at this.
30, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95.
I'll go home now.
Oh dear.
Obviously, we've been to loads of markets.
Yeah.
I've not actually, and it's all in storage. I didn't know what I had. So last week, I actually
Went through the list.
So I know what I've got.
So now you can go
I
for
can
it.
actually go for it.
Yeah, nice.
I've got,
How many stores have you been to so far, Dan?
2.
mate.
Yeah?
Mate, I was ill for
I just want to take the time to say what a great event, man.
Cheers, thank you.
Honestly, it was a great event. Really
Back
well put on.
next year.
Yeah, what date?
2nd of March. 2nd of
Put it in
March.
your diaries.
Yes, exactly.
You got a good deal. Honestly, Kev, that would have got snapped up, mate. I had to point this out to Kev because you never see it. And every time I show it on my channel, people ask about it. You just never find this, so I think that's a good purchase, Kevin. Nicely done. You're a big 50 Cent fan, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Down with all the
You can find Kev in the club. Bag full of games. Oh, you're not buying games today, are you?
That's not a game.
We've got to get this stuff to the car now, mate. This is ours here.
That's not a game either.
No. Right, is this the second trip to the car? Okay, so even though the day was very early, Kev's car boot was already halfway full. We'll get into Kev and Dan's extensive pickups a little bit later on in the video. At this point, I hadn't actually purchased anything yet. I spent the first lap or so giving out gifts to Discord members and also being generously given a few pieces. So you saw on the footage, Dylan, aka Hyper Trigger X, gifted me some of that chocolate. He also had a couple of 360 special editions for me. Now, Dylan is in the process of creating his games room. It's been long anticipated within the retro UK gaming community. He's got a fantastic collection, but we've never seen it all sort of displayed in one place. Now, he showed me some sneak peek footage of his games room. He sent it to me via Discord, and yeah, it looks fantastic. It's everything that you would expect from Dylan, very tastefully done. But I think Dylan's very much one of them people who's keeping to his space. He doesn't want to overfill it. So what he's done is he's taken some of his games out of some of his bigger box things, and he said, look, I don't want the bigger box stuff, I'm happy with the games, and he's passed them on to me. Now, one of these I already owned the game for anyway, so I was able to complete it, and that is the Blaze Blue collection. So I've got Blaze Blue Continuum Shift here, and we've also got Blaze Blue Calamity Trigger. This one actually comes with a DVD which tells you how to play the game, which will be super useful for someone like me, someone that loves fighting games but isn't very good at them. So yeah, once again, a massive shout out to Hyper Trigger X. Always great to see him and Eddie Rollercore at these markets. And not only that, I also was gifted this by my friend Graham. I had a good chat with Graham. He pulled this out and he said, I don't think this is something that you'll have ever seen before, and it actually isn't. So this is what they called a HMV Gold card. So this is a 1 meg PlayStation memory card, but it's made to look like solid gold. So yeah, really like that. That's something that I'd be able to display on my all killer, no filler PlayStation shelf. So massive shout out to Graham for that, mate. That's much appreciated, man. Didn't even know that existed. And what would a retro game market video be without discussing the legend that is Craig, aka Craig's Here Again? His store, as always, was brilliant. There was much that me and Kev spent a lot of time sort of eyeing up and debating buying. He's always got a lot of big items, and I just haven't got the room to house them, unfortunately. But this gift was something that's been probably 2 years in the making now. This is something that we discussed way back. He said he's got it in his lockup. He said I can have it. And this was ages ago, and he just never bought it, and I never made my way to his lockup. I'm still hoping to go, Craig. I'm waiting for that invite, mate. But yeah, today was the day he finally bought it, and that is this fantastic standee. Now, I know what you're thinking, where's that going? And I don't have the answers right now. We'll pick that up maybe on Sunday's vlog. It's not a small piece, but look how beautiful it is, man. Not the best game, not the best Duke Nukem game by any means, but what a fantastic standee. I said to him, look, if I can't find a home for it, I'll bring it you back. And he immediately retorted with, I don't want that back. I ain't got the space for it either. So yeah, I'm stuck with it now. So now I feel the pressure to make use of it. So yeah, we'll have a look, see if we can maybe integrate this, maybe on that back door somewhere. I don't know, there's plenty of time for all that. But massive shout out to Craig, Dylan and Graham for their generosity. But now it was time for me to go and buy some stuff. Okay, so I'm trying to take advantage of being in here early. I'm only looking for Super Nintendo cardboard. Yeah, I'm trying to keep the blinkers on. I'm not looking at anything else. I keep seeing things, but I keep saying no. Super Nintendo, that's all we're looking for. I'd rather come away today with one really nice, hard to find game than like loads of lesser games. So, you know, space. And that's pretty much where we're at with a full set, right? So, yeah, that's the plan. Let's go find some Nintendo cardboard. Crazy the games are expensive, isn't it?
Something like that.
I'm gonna have to buy it one day. Okay, so I've made my first purchase of the day. I've lost Kev, lost Dan. They're knee deep in Mega Drive somewhere, but I'm hunting Nintendo cardboard whilst I can. So that's all I'm focusing on right now. Nintendo cardboard. Don't tell them what it is, but what do you think to this pickup, mate? Not bad. That's a glowing review. Make sure you keep tuned to see what's not bad.
Mega Man X3, innit?
As much as it's getting harder and harder for me to find Super Nintendo cardboard at these events, I was thankfully able to add a nice couple of additions to my collection. Not quite as nice as Beethoven or Mega Man X3, sadly, but the first of which that I picked up was Cutthroat Island. According to Wikipedia, this is a Software Creations developed 1995 platformer, only it's not. As you'll be seeing, this is actually a beat-em-up. Based on the action-adventure movie of the same name starring Gina Davis, the game actually takes place in 1688. You play as a renegade treasure hunter hunting pieces of a treasure map. You can play as either Morgan Adams or William Shaw. Equally, the game can of course be played cooperatively. There's 10 levels to fight through here. You have to take on pirates, redcoats, harbour masters and more. But as you'll be seeing, it isn't just your standard sort of beat 'em up action. There's also quarry carts, horse-drawn carriage levels, etc. Quite a polarising one, this one. I think this actually looks quite good. I like the way that it's quite fast. Some of the beat-em-ups from this era play quite slowly, but as you'll see, this one is quite fast in its gameplay, but it was described as being quite monotonous, and even though some of the gameplay levels do switch it up, those actually are the levels which were mostly criticised, but just not one that you see very often at all. CX has this listed for £38, but you never see this game in stock. I know I've had this as a saved alert for many, many years at this point. I picked this up for £40, so I think that was a good deal to get a nice complete in-box Super Nintendo game that, like I say, you just don't see. So yeah, not a bad start to the day. I'll show you my next piece of Super Nintendo cardboard, my heavy hitter of the day, a little bit later on in the video, but yeah, let's get back to it.
What you got there, Kev?
My favourite.
So, it's been a while, hasn't it, Kev, since you've had a handful?
This morning.
Something. This is, how many bags is this now? This just so you're aware, this is not the same bag that we filmed previously. Fourth bag. Oh.
Yes. How much?
Let's see.
Not much less than that.
Bit wavy, it's a bit wavy.
Yeah, but you don't see it.
No, it's nice, man.
I've been after that forever.
Well done. Nice addition, mate. Have you got that, Kev?
I don't have it.
Oh, I wonder why he didn't look very happy for you.
He's got a cute collection.
He didn't look happy for you, did he? No, we'll leave him with his cute collection. Come on down, those heavy hitters, mate.
Bye.
See you, mate. Another Jaguar football game.
Well, I've not brought it yet.
I ask you every time, but you can't be far off. Don't get any semen on. Don't get semen on your game. It never.
I've spilt semen on.
Now you've got a bag full of semen.
2 bags full of semen.
I promise no more semen jokes. That's the last semen joke. I've never seen a Mega Drive tracksuit in my life. That is. Where'd you get a Mega Drive tracksuit from, mate?
If I tell you, I have to kill you, man.
More to the point, we want to buy it off you now. So we get some Mr. Nuts to go with my semen.
I thought we were done with semen jokes.
Right, okay. Keeping on trend with Kev's semen antics. That's not a sentence I ever thought I'd construct on camera. I also had an X-rated pickup, so much so that when I was trying to find footage for this game, it was very difficult. The footage that I was able to find on YouTube, I couldn't really show. Even the trailer is dubious, to say the least. And when I tried to go into the website to get some information on this, I had to enter my date of birth and all that kind of thing. But yeah, definitely an interesting Nintendo Switch title, that's for sure. And that is Perky Little Things. Pervy Little Things is probably more appropriate. But this is the story of Cherubim, I believe it's pronounced, who travels to different worlds to help people find love. You explore various scenarios and put hidden objects in the right places for your naughty satisfaction, according to the blurb. Every scandalous level offers unique experiences. There's 10 levels of sexy fun, including theme levels such as Christmas Eve, School of Black Magic, Vikings, and more. So this is by Funbox Media. This is the same company which made Block Knockers, which I already own. I'm going to get a reputation if I keep buying these games. I uploaded a video of my playthrough of Block Knockers on my Patreon. It's just not something that I could put on my YouTube account, and I'm going to be doing the same for this, Perky Little Things. Hopefully by the time you're seeing this live on Wednesday, I'll have been able to upload that video. So if you want to go and check that out, Ghetto Gang members, just head on over to Patreon and you should be able to see me playing some of this game. Equally, there will be a link in the below if you wish to get involved with the Ghetto Gang and take a look. But yeah, a very interesting one. You'll have been seeing throughout me talking about this game, the booklet which is inside, again, very heavily X-rated, but there's not a lot of gameplay footage I can actually show. And until I opened it for this, you will see that it is sealed. I think this is one of them games that you can either buy sealed or sullied. So thankfully, this one was sealed. So yeah, a very strange item. For someone of my age that grew up in an era where Nintendo was like very much the family-friendly company, the one which wouldn't even let blood be on Mortal Kombat, to see games like this getting releases on the Nintendo system is still strange to me, right? But yeah, I guess that's a sign of the times. But really happy with that. Now, let's take a look at the unreal pickups from Kevin Dan.
Got a sticker on it, mate?
Oh, love one. Yeah, love one. Little girl will love it.
Don't pretend it's with a little girl. Pretending, innit? Yeah.
Been looking everywhere. He's going to be here somewhere. He's going to be here.
Listen.
Yeah,
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for
cheers, mate.
watching.
Cheers.
Thanks
My
a lot.
daughter says your SNES walnut. Beautiful.
Your daughter's got great
cereal
taste.
boxes.
Appreciate it.
Beautiful
Cereal
cereal boxes. I
boxes.
said they're a bit more expensive.
Expensive now.
Yeah,
Cereal
yeah.
boxes are
So they're
expensive.
Yeah.
Nice one.
All right.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
See you later.
And now the party starts. Yes, brother. Yeah, man. Yes.
Added pen.
Yes, the whole squad is back. Another one.
125.
This is the first purchase since you said you were done.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay. I'm losing track.
Kev's a bad influence.
It's always blame Kev.
I'm the best.
We need some new stickers. Blame it on Kev. seeing that. What is that?
Is that the
Is it like a toy thing?
motion sensitive gloves? Send signals to your fighter. So you
Oh,
play
so
the
it's like
game,
a...
it's like a controller.
Yeah. Put them on then. Here he is.
I can't even get my hands. Fat hands.
What would your boxing name be? Crazy Legs.
It'd have to be like
Bruiser.
Legs the Brute or something.
Yeah, Bruiser. Bruiser Bent Legs. Yeah. Pickups time! Dan was just calculating the value.
I wish I had
We won't talk numbers. Right, let's show us what you got, Dan.
This.
You might want to go through them quickly.
This is. I've been after this forever. This will be my #1 forever. I think it's undervalued.
Right, okay.
So you don't see it with manual.
£300 undervalued.
I think so.
Okay.
Is that a grail item, Dan? You've got to say it's a
It
grail
is.
item.
It is a
Yeah, you got to sell it.
That's the holy grail.
Okay,
I
nice.
think that one, nothing would beat that. To
That's
me.
the #1.
I was excited. Obviously,
Not even Superman.
no, it wouldn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
chill.
that's a good.
It's really nice condition, that
Have
is, as
you
well.
got it? Kev, have you got this one? No.
This game's getting harder and harder to find complete, harder and harder to find in good condition.
Yeah.
So, yeah, nice addition, that is.
Superman, some really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
RoboCop 3.
So these are your heavy hitting part,
Yeah,
is it?
This is the
nice.
expensive pile. I really like the ones that are like games, or movies from back in the 90s. So that's my main kind of focal point.
Yeah, nice additions, mate.
Are
Are we going to talk about the console?
Yeah.
Because you picked one up last time, didn't you? What was the one? Lion King.
No, VR Racer. So then I've actually got the game today to
Yes.
go with it.
Okay, because it didn't have the game
I
in
have
it,
got
did it?
Lion King. I picked that up off the friend.
Yeah, that's where I got confused. I think
So
Kev showed me.
I'm going for.
All the Disney ones.
Yeah.
They're a nice, great set to have.
Yeah.
I bought one of them once on eBay, the sleeve, 40 quid only. Delighted, never showed up.
Yeah.
Never showed up. I
No,
think they
no.
knew it was too good a price.
That's the thing. All it is a sleeve.
Yeah.
You're actually buying a sleeve. But
Yeah, well, it's the life of a cardboard collector,
Yeah.
mate. So we'll have a look at everything else then. We'll just go through these quickly.
Obviously, all the blue spines.
Yeah, you've
Like
gone on a
this.
blue spine kick. Google man. That's a nice one as well. Donald Duck.
Yes. Yeah.
Light Crusader. There we go. That's Kev's
Mr.
favourite.
Mr. Nuts to go with Kev Seaman.
Mickey Mania. I'm surprised you didn't already have Mickey Mania.
Oh no! When I was actually working out what I'd got, I was quite.
This is a strange blue. So all off blue spine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dark blue spine.
NBA. I thought. Surprised.
That's not one you see that often, though, I don't
No.
think. For saying it, you'd think it would be a common sports title. Same as Striker, because that's not a cheap game, is it? Yeah, 20 quid. I remember picking this up before.
A lot of these
Wayne
sports
Gretzky.
games are actually starting to go up on Mega Drive.
It's because people like yourself are buying
Yeah,
everything, and
Go
then
the full collection.
they're the first ones to go, aren't they? James Pond, Sylvester and Tweety, the James Pond Kid Chameleon classic. Nice, man. I think you've done well there, mate.
Yeah,
Happy?
Very.
Are you going back for another lap?
Definitely not. Can't. I'm done.
Here he is, the man himself. Every video, everyone's like, more Kev. Where's Kev? Here's Kev. Right there. He's there.
Don't get me bold.
Oh, well, why do you want me to... Nice.
Recommended by Callum.
Yeah.
Is he Mr. 50 Cent?
Yeah. That's him.
What for that? Can't show you that. That's a grail.
For the
It's a
kiosk.
grail.
Grail.
That is. Yeah.
Oh, what's this big... Is that... Oh, I didn't know it was boxed.
Yeah.
I didn't know it had a box.
You wouldn't tell it's any different.
So this we're going to show on our next proper pickups video. But that's a special piece, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a grail.
Blazing Dragons. Never... Wow. What? He's actually... No, I thought he was smoking then. That would have made more sense.
Hexen.
Hexen.
Looks like a Doom kind of game.
Looks rubbish.
I think it's made by the same people as well, isn't it? ID. And Battle Arena.
Toshinden.
Yeah, that.
Ura. Ultimate Revenge Attack. It's a long title. One-on-one fighter, yeah?
So 3 more Saturn games to add to the collection.
Is that everything?
No.
Well, there's
Do
more.
you want to see the big
Oh,
thing?
the big boy. Show us the big boy then, because you can't bring this to my house for the
Tried to buy
pickups.
this off him already.
Have you?
Yeah.
This would go well with your
Because he's got
collection.
nowhere to
Yeah,
put
he's
it.
tried to buy it for cheaper than what I paid for it.
You got nowhere to put it.
You have not got anywhere to put it. The size of
It's
it.
mega. That's so cool.
You need that when you walk into the games room, you know, like on the
that's right.
like a welcome thing, isn't it? That's brilliant. When you unbox it, send me a video and I'll try and put some overlay on so we can see it properly.
I mean,
It's mint.
and there's some polystyrene.
Nice.
Yeah, that's,
Still taped.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, well, thanks, guys.
there's a couple of other bits.
There's a Commodore in the back of the car, just casual. Is that a 64 sat in the back? Or is it an Amiga? More? We got more? Oh, we've seen you, bag of semen. Jesus.
I think you've seen these, haven't you?
Yeah, Smurfs and... Yeah,
Football games.
seen them. Nice. Okay, nice one, mate. See you, lads.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, if you think that the car boot looked fun at this point, you wait until you see it at the end of the day. The game fair was just one stop on what was a crazy 10-hour game hunt that I went on Sunday. All the rest of that fantastic footage will be shown on Sunday's vlog, so make sure you keep it locked to the channel for that one. But I want to show now what was my favourite pickup of the day. I actually picked this up quite early on in the day. As I said, I was sort of walking around with my blinkers on, and I wanted quite a heavy-hitting Super Nintendo game. Now, this is a seller that I've bought a few items from, and he's very, very stringent on his pricing, right? Despite my best efforts, I can only get him to come down marginally on price. He had some very heavy hitters there, and maybe next time at an event I'll be able to crack him a little bit more and buy one of those even heavier hitters. But I was delighted to find this game. It's one that I already owned on the Mega Drive. You just don't see it on the Super Nintendo, and unsurprisingly, with it being cardboard, it's more expensive on the Super Nintendo. But that is Power Drive. This racer was developed by Rage Software in 1994. It also saw a release on Amiga, CD32, Game Gear, and like I said, Mega Drive. But the original, and of course hardest to find release, was a year previous on the Super Nintendo. Very interesting game. As you can see, it's sort of in an isometric view. It's almost like a more adult Micro Machines in many ways. And what I love about this is sort of like the career element of it. It's not just a simple racing game. You have to sort of work your way through. You have to earn money to buy better cars. When you start this game, you can either buy a Mini Cooper or a Fiat Cinquecento. Always struggle with this. Cinquecento? We'll go Cinquecento. I mean, who's choosing that over a Mini Cooper anyway? Let's be honest. But a much beloved game, this one. And as you can see, graphics that really hold the test of time. This is one of the games that still looks fantastic today. And unsurprisingly, it was very well received. Total gave this 80 out of 100. Official Nintendo Magazine gave it 90 out of 100. And I'm going to ask you guys a question which I very rarely, if ever, ask on my 300 plus videos that I've done thus far on the channel. Did I overpay for this game? I know, it's not like me, right? I told you, man, that seller, he drives a hard bargain, and I was determined to buy this game just because you don't see it. The reason I say that is I paid £85 for this game. Now, that's not necessarily a terrible price at the time, because there were sold items of this on eBay in and around £95. It's not one that you see too often. Whilst it's considerably cheaper on CEX, again, it's never in stock, it's never come in stock, it's probably never going to be in stock, so it's somewhat irrelevant. There was one at the time when I bought it ending that night, i.e. last night, on eBay, and it was on like £40 or something with X amount of hours to go. I thought, I'm going to buy it, that's going to shoot up. It didn't shoot up that much. I think it sold for less than £60. So yeah, for me to pay £85 for this one, it's not like me to buy something which could potentially be seen as being overpriced. Or maybe just the person got lucky on eBay and got it for a good price. The accurate reflection is probably somewhere in between. If I'm being honest, maybe somewhere like £65 to £75 would be the sweet spot for this game. But like I say, sometimes you just got to strike while the iron's hot. Pick up these games as and when you see them, especially when you're going for a full set, right? It's not like I can pass on it and hope it comes up again another day, because yeah, I've been hunting these for 8 years now and I've never seen it up until this point. So either way, I'm happy to add this to my collection, but let me know in the comment section below whether you think I overpaid for it or not. But all in all, delighted with the day, man. Not only the pickups that I got, but the hangs. As you guys have seen, there was probably a lot of footage in this video from the day itself. There was so much, like, just camaraderie, good vibes, and it's always great to link up with the full squad. When we all get together, yeah, and to be honest, this event was just the tip of the iceberg. There's going to be a lot more on Sunday's vlog, both from this event, Doorway to Darkness, CEX, and more. So yeah, don't miss Sunday's episode. Make sure you click that subscribe button to get involved, hit the notification bell. And like I said before, if you want to get involved and see me play Perky Little Things, there will be a link to join the Ghetto Gang in the description box below. But as always, play your games, keep it retro. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again. Take care.
I wonder where Dan was. I should have known.
On his knees.
Knee deep in Mega Drive as usual. Kev's outside. Kev's outside, isn't he?
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Too busy for Kev.
He's ready to go.
He's had too much socialising for one day, bless him. He's seen too many people. He said hello to about 4 people today. He's hit his limits.
That's his weekly limit.
Lock into the retro ghetto. Come and have a look around the ghetto. We got Sonic and Staples settle. Lock into the retro ghetto.
Okay, let's do some gameplay, shall we? Unsurprisingly, I've gone with Power Drive. This one is a bit more PG than the other games I bought. Excuse me. Right, it's been a long time since I played this game. I did play it momentarily on the Mega Drive when I first got it. I will be playing on this fantastic 8-bit gamepad. Love this controller for the Super Nintendo. And the fact it's wireless just makes everything so much easier. But yeah, let's jump straight into it. We'll just be PL1. I ain't got time, right? Okay, so I'm definitely not going to be the Cinquecento. I still don't know how to say it. Right, we're going to be the Mini Cooper for sure, but let's go with green. We'll be a Lamborghini. So memory would suggest that the first stage is like a time trial. Oh man, it takes a getting used to. It's like I referenced in the video, yeah. It's like Micro Machines. So the controls like invert depending on where the screen is at the time. Definitely takes some getting used to. But as you can see, the graphics, man, they're just bang on, aren't they? I think that's the beauty of games like this back in the day. So this is 1993 release. It didn't try and do too much. It didn't try and be, you know, more advanced than it should have been. There isn't too much of that Mode 7 on display. They might be simple block colours and it just works. It's stood up to the test of time so well. Oh, that looks like cash. Can do with a bit of that. Oh, that's not very good. That's not very good. Doesn't look very Monte Carlo-esque, does it? Right, let's see if that was good enough. Okay, so we've qualified for event 2. Okay. Right, so you have to pay to keep your car in good condition. I think we need to sort our tyres out, don't we? So we'll get them back to 0% damage. What else? Shock damage, get that down. Yeah man, let's go. Let's go. So from memory again, this should be the race now. Okay, we're up against another Mini Cooper. Double Coopers. What is going on? Oh, it's the rain. Oh no. Well, they don't hold your hand, do they? First race, it's raining. Oh dear. Everything I thought I'd just learned has gone out the window. Right, okay. You have to concentrate now. Oh, you can get some real power slides in the wet though. This is such a fun game. So, speaking of the rain, fun fact. Yesterday, on my way to Doncaster, Sunday morning, it was absolutely torrential, the weather. If any of you guys travelled, you will know. Like real bad, and it was raining all night. And I was on the way, and I think I just got onto the A38. And as I pulled on, there was a van in the left lane. So I'd gone into the right-hand lane to overtake this van. I wasn't going particularly fast, like 70-ish. And the car started to aquaplane. Let me tell you, I absolutely, let's just say I dropped my guts, right? I thought I was done. Like, I had no control over the car. Luckily, I was in the family car, 4x4. And it's a more modern car, and it like righted itself. If I'd have been in my old Golf, yeah, I'm not sure I would have made it to Doncaster. So let's just say I went in the left-hand lane after that and took my time. Because my experience with driving is that if you get lucky enough to have a warning, heed the warning, right? So it was a very careful drive for the rest of the way to Doncaster. But yeah, thankfully, we made it in one piece and had a great day, as you've seen. But I'm nowhere near this other Mini, am I? I've not even seen the guy since the first corner. I felt like I raced alright as well. Oh, he's there, like, I just saw him as I got to the end. Just saw his back end then, yeah. That was pretty close. Right, so it's more about, so you finished second, but I think we've qualified. So I don't really know, it must be a time trial. Yeah, they're all time trial, look, time trial. Now we're on the night stage. Event 3, let's go. Oh no, tyre damage. This car is hemorrhaging money. I'm not driving around Monte Carlo with dodgy tyres. Oh, we're gonna have no money left. But again, I love this. For a game of what, 1993, to have all this like in-game management, funds management, being careful how you drive as not to cost you money. Very, very ahead of its time, this game. And so enjoyable. Oof. The lights are putting me off, man. Jesus. Why is it flickering like that? Normally when you see flickering on camera, it's just the CRT and you can't see it in real life, but those headlights are flickering like crazy. Ah! Oh dear. Oof. You can't see me, but I am sitting here with a big smile on my face. It's just one of them games. Such a fun game to play. I think it's another one of them games that if you had it as a kid, you've got love for it. Do you know what I mean? But you really have to take a heed of the arrows that you get, because as you can see, you just can't see much ahead of you. It doesn't give you much screen, and there's no option to change the view at all. Like the limited camera angle is all you've got. Well, that wasn't very good, was it? Somehow we've qualified again though. Event 4. I don't know how many events there are, but we'll just do all of the events at Monte Carlo, see where we end up. Oh dear. We're going to have to spend some of our P, aren't we, here? So I've got literally... Yeah. We're not playing the long game, so we might as well just fix our car up completely. Oh, we're up against the Cinquecento. I am not losing to the car from the in-betweeners. What's happening? You know when you get banged by a car? Just... Hang on. I was praying there was going to be a restart. There's no restart. Both times now I've just been smashed into on the first corner and never recovered. Once you put a couple of nice corners together and the speed picks up, it feels so good. Like really addictive. I'm just not good enough to put much momentum together. It's one of them games though, I think you definitely have the learning curve. But once you get over it, get used to it and put some time into it, I think you get real sort of satisfaction back from it. But I definitely need to put more time into it. I think that's obvious. That's more like it. That's more like it. Yes, that's the kind of run. Let's keep it going. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Oh! Ah, got too excited, didn't I? Got too excited. No. So the sides of the road are a bit like on F-Zero. You know, like you just can't get that close to the side or it's just gonna, it's like glue. Oh no, that's not a good sign, is it? Right, I think we'll leave it there, but what a great game. It's one that, yeah, just gives that impetus to keep playing, a bit like when we played Side Pocket last week. Like, it's a little glimpses of it that you could be good at if you put the time in, certainly more so than Life of Pixel that we played at the weekend's vlog. But yeah, appreciate everybody for taking the time to watch. If you've watched this far into the video, just put Power Ghetto in the comments. Thanks everybody. Don't miss Sunday. It's going to be a very good vlog in a bit.